Alright, this is Brad Pitt here. I'm uh, I'm putting a reaction video to Angry Man who likes to talk about that he's a Sigma or alpha male and everybody has to fall, all the other men have to fall in line, and you make me laugh, Angry Man. Oh, before I get into this, I just want to let you know I cut my own hair, guys, and if you want, it's so easy. Get yourself a clippers on eBay. The ones I bought were $15. I forget the name now. Conair. I think they're called Conair. Yeah, Conair clippers. They're $15. You get 6 attachments with it. You get some scissors with it, and it's fantastic. They're very light. They're not heavy and bulky like the other ones, like Andis or the other ones. They're way more expensive and bulkier. But so you save yourself between whatever $20-$30 every month or every few weeks, and you can trim your hair. I just did a trim. You basically you just go, back and forth with the attachment, with the clippers, and then you look in the then you just go to a two-way mirror and then look for your back. You can cut your back and trim your back as well. You can do your sideburns. You can do your sideburns with the clippers. You don't even need to order that special clipper trimmer. I actually I actually cut my I actually trim my sideburns with the clippers. Um, and I stay up late at night, so I cut my hair late at night. I don't have to worry about making an appointment for the stylist or the barber. Having to go over there in the middle of the night. I mean, in the middle of a snowstorm or a rain or whatever, you can cut your hair right at home, guys. So please get yourself some clippers, and also you can order some scissors. You can actually buy um, hair cutting scissors for a good price on eBay as well. eBay is great. You can get anything you want for a lot less than Amazon or any other place that sells stuff online. eBay is way better than Amazon. I buy just about everything I need on eBay. Oh, and they usually have free shipping too. So anyway, my reaction to Angry Man is this. I was re Yeah, I've been listening to this BS about Sigma and Alpha and all this other crap, Angry Man, and I do love you, Angry Man. I really do. I have love for you, but you're overstepping your bounds, man. You're pissing men off. You're pissing people off. You're pissing guys like me off. Um, Shit, I used to be, I was a professional fighter when I was younger. My father was in Croatia also. I had black belt in karate, two different forms. I boxed when I was younger. Took self-defense, critical self-defense, and you're pissing me off by the way you're talking about how you're some tough guy or whatever. So, this is just making you look like a thug, and a bully, and it's not a good way to be if you're trying to promote a business model. Really, it's not. Just wanted to tell you that. And what I'm going to say about this whole debate about Sigma, Alpha, Beta BS is, maybe you ran into men that fall into those categories, but the way I am, that's not me. You don't even know what category I am. Nobody knows it. Um, I'm one of the slyest guys you'll meet. I mean, if you do something to me, God help you. There are ways to get back at people in many, many ways, and some of them are very subtle ways. And so, one thing you forgot is your own cardinal rules that you read about and you talked about in the 48 Laws of Power. And don't make enemies of people, because if you do, they'll spend the rest of their life getting back at you. You know that. What's the other rule? The other rule is, well, there's a few rules. You know what they are. I read the book too. I have the book. Um, so that's a bunch of BS and hogwash that you're talking about. You and specifically Cerulean also. Some, Cerulean really gets on my nerves with his racist rants. He always tries to sneak some racist BS and really don't appreciate that. You can tell him I said that. And for someone who's in the army, who was in the service, he really should be, he should be teaching you on the ways of humbleness, because that's what they teach in the army. How to be humble. Okay? I had signed up for the military and I was in it briefly. I've seen what goes on there. Okay? You're instructed to be humble, not to be an asshat. And I know you know that. But so I don't really want to come on here and sound like I don't want to sound like I think I'm something special. But I just had to have this reaction to you and some of your guests on your hangouts, because you better start showing respect to other people, other men. There's guys out there that have connections that they can make anybody disappear. Okay, and I'm not threatening anything. I'm not specifically threatening anyone, but you know you know what I'm talking about. Money is not an option for money is no limit for these people to what they'll do. You should know that. Acting tough is a good way to either have the cops lock you up, or have somebody shoot you. Those are really the only two options that are going to get you your alpha male result. Those are the two results. You're either going to prison, or you're going 6 feet under. That's it. Those are the only two options by acting tough. Why do you think so many guys that are how do I say this? I don't want to get flagged by this YouTube channel. Why do you think there's so many men who are in associations? What I mean is, guys who are connected. Why do you think there's so many guys that are connected because this is not the wild, wild west anymore? Okay, only idiots, fools like your Pookie and Ray Ray go out there and act tough and get themselves killed. They're not survivalists, man. They don't know how to survive. That's not survival. That's foolishness. That's getting yourself killed. So remember, if you want to stay alive and you want to have a good life, anybody, abide by the rules of the world. Abide by the rules of society. Stop acting tough. You're not tough. You're not tough. You know who's tough? The entire police force of a city is tough. Those guys will lock your ass up in a heartbeat. Those are the guys that have the power, not your Pookie and Ray Ray. All right. Now, I'm not necessarily a big fan of the police, but that's what it is. That's basically what it is. They're an army. They're basically a city army, a small army. And that's it. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I wanted to just make this video and get these points across to you.